This is a talk with Prempeh. Join me on my social media platforms for more educative and informative discussions from my guests on the show. Prempeh's channel, only positivity. Stay tuned. Hello, this is a talk with Prempeh on Prempeh's channel, only positivity. Yes, this program we focus on things that helps to rise up the growth of the society and of course the country and beyond. This program is supported by Curtain Beauty Lounge. For your hair and makeup, kindly call them on 0544 546 772. Today, we are going to talk about tourism, and with me here is Mr. Kofi Atta Kakra kusi, who is the Deputy Corporate Affairs Officer of the Ghana Tourism Authority. He's a Pan-Africanist, so he holds a Master of Arts degree from the Ghana Institute of Journalism, and currently he is pursuing a 2-year Master of Business Administration degree in the university. He was also admitted at the Gimpa Law School in 2014 and did only 1 year at the Bachelor of Law. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Great.
I appreciate you.
Great. So today we're going to talk about tourism, year of return, beyond the return and its consequences with COVID-19. And of course, the program outline the tourism industry has from now till December 31st. And then if you have any plans for the year 2021, you can as well tell us. But first of all, tell us, what is tourism?
When we say tourism is a multi-sectorial sector.
Great.
If you tell somebody that what's a multi-sectorial sector, it means that it's a sector that cuts across all sectors of the economy. You get it?
Great.
Good. Now, with the Ghana Tourism Authority, we are the main implementing agency of the Ministry of Tourism.
Great.
The Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture is also the policy formulation wing of the tourism industry.
Great.
Yes, currently we have Mr. Kwesi Ajiman. Let me take this opportunity to kindly and then let me take the opportunity to congratulate him.
Great.
For being announced and adjudged as the CIMG Marketing Man of the Year.
Yeah.
And this is what we at the Ghana Tourism Authority has been aiming at.
Great.
Most of our functions dovetails into that of the ministry, and we ensure that the tourism attractions and tourist sites are kept in good shape. We also have a function of marketing the country.
Okay.
In marketing the country, there's a lot that we do. We make sure that during fairs and exhibitions, we market our local products.
Great.
Our what Ghana has to show to the rest of the world and also to the diaspora.
Okay.
And more especially also, we license and register tourism establishments. We also register travel and tour agencies.
Okay.
Then we have car rental agencies, we have nightclubs, we have restaurants. All these come under our purview.
So all these are done by the Ghana Tourism Authority.
Actually, we have regional managers in all the regions, inclusive Tema.
Okay.
Yes, these regional managers ensure that tourism within all the enclaves are taken into careful consideration so that we push the agenda of the president and the government.
Okay, so we will come to COVID-19 with these hotels and restaurants, how they are taking the precautions into consideration. But take us through the year of return before we come to the beyond the return.
The year of return brought a lot of goodwill to Ghanaians and the Ghanaian people as well as the government. And I must say that it was a landmark campaign being undertaken by the Ghana Tourism Authority under the able leadership of my CEO, Mr. Akwesi Ajiman, and also under the leadership also of the Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Honorable Barbara Otinjesi. These two personalities have helped push the tourism sector in 2019. Of course, like I mentioned, my chief executive was adjudged as the CIMG Marketing Man of the Year based on the fact that we pushed the marketing agenda of the year of return. So they based his award on the year of return, which of course, in recent times we have held lots of awards Ghana Business Excellence Awards.
Yeah, I realized that.
Yeah, we had those awards and all that. So the Year of Return is a major marketing campaign which we embarked on.
Tell us the purpose of it.
The main purpose of it is that we looked at the 400 years since the first African slaves were picked from Jamestown in Accra
Great.
to Jamestown in Virginia, USA.
Yeah.
During those times, what happened is that our ancestors were picked from Ghana to the USA. They went in there and they were involved as slaves. They were used in doing so many things. What we did was that we had to engage the diasporans.
Okay.
We had to engage people of African descent. And these people have lots of things that they want to imbibe in our African people,
Yeah.
want to imbibe in our Ghanaian people. The indigenes of our country need to know about where they were coming from. And also they needed to connect with their roots.
Yeah.
Connecting with their roots meaning that when they get to their own people, they are able to forge that sense of satisfaction.
Okay.
Now, during the Year of Return, what happened was that we had Emancipation Day celebrations.
Yeah.
And during those celebrations, what happened was that we brought a number of these diasporans. They visited our slave sites.
Boris Kujo
And co.
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey. We had Naomi Campbell and co. They were all in the country. Now, most of these people visited our slave dungeons. Cape Coast Castle, Elmina Castle, Asin Praso, Asin Maso, Golu. We have Salaga Market and all that. All these places were slave market centers. So you realize that even Steve Harvey had a hard time to battle with.
Yes, I watched
at the Cape Coast Castle, of course.
Yeah.
So the Year of Return is something that the Ghana Tourism Authority can boast of what it has brought to this country. And to add
Did you face any challenges during the Year of Return?
There were some challenges here and there, but we had lots of goodwill as a country. The Year of Return brought in close to about $2.3 billion.
Wow.
Yes. Foreign exchange.
Ghana earned a lot.
We earned a lot. We earned a lot out of it. And it raised our GDP.
Good.
So you realize that the tourism sector is a sector that really gives much to the country. Aside, we have cocoa, we also have gold.
Yeah. Kindly tell us about the Beyond the Return, how it started. And then, COVID-19 came to spoil a lot of things on the way. I remember during Easter time, you had to hold on with programs. Tell us about Beyond the Return.
Good. Beyond the Return, it's a follow-up to the Year of Return.
Okay.
If we say a follow-up, the Year of Return was very successful.
Okay.
So what we did was that is to quickly put together another national planning committee.
Okay.
This time around, we have the Office of the President, Mr. Ewua Bebio, and also a board member of the Ghana Tourism Authority who are co-chairing the committee, and also we have our honorable minister.
Okay.
We have our chief executive, Mr. Kusi as the coordinator.
Yeah.
So Beyond the Return, Beyond the Return, like I mentioned, is a follow-up to the Year of Return. The successes that we chalked in the Year of Return, we have put together various subcommittees who are working assiduously to ensure that Beyond the Return goes beyond. Now, the theme for Beyond the Return, we say a decade of renaissance, 2020 to 2030. What do you mean by
2030?
To 2030? Yes.
Great.
Within that decade, we want Africans in the diaspora and people of African descent to connect with their African roots and understand what they can benefit in connecting with their roots.
Great.
So there are a number of pillars that our Honorable Minister, Honorable Barbara Otinjesi, has unveiled.
Yes.
Yes. This was unveiled sometime within the year when COVID was dying a little bit, but it's been useful in our unveiling
It was
the
after the
pillars of the
aftermath
year
of the
of return.
lockdown.
Yes, the
Yeah.
aftermath of the lockdown
Yes.
brought in we unveiling
Yes.
the pillars of the beyond the return. The pillars include invest in Ghana,
Okay.
brand Ghana, celebrate Ghana,
Great.
experience Ghana.
Okay, so we've learnt a lot about year return and of course beyond the return. Let's take a breather. We'll be right back. This is a talk with PREMPEHS. Join me on my social media platforms for more educative and informative discussions from my guests on the show. PREMPEHS channel, only positivity. Stay tuned. Short.
Exactly. As part of the Beyond the Return initiative, we have asked that our indigents and people of African descent should submit their proposals.
Great.
The proposals will obviously open up for programs. Anybody who has event and programs, they should bring it up. Already, we've had Anwamo Festival.
Yes,
And
I can see a lot of programs.
Yes.
In here. It started on the 6th of November.
Yes, we've had Glitz.
Yes.
Glitz
Africa Fashion Week.
Exactly.
Waller Fest 2020.
Absolutely.
Self-care Sunday, Rhythms on the Runway.
Rhythms on the Runway
Diaspora
by,
Business
POD.
Breakfast Meeting. A lot of programs.
Yes. With
You
all
guys-
these programs, your viewers can go to our website, Beyond the Return. Once they go to our website, Beyond the Return, or visit Ghana, they will be able to submit their proposal so that their proposal is considered by the National Planning Committee. And then it is included in our program outline for Beyond the Return events and programs for the year ending 2020.
And anyone who wants to join these programs, how can the person also join? Not necessarily applying, but who wants to participate in these programs. Let's say there's a Countdown Africa and I want to come.
Good. If you
Or
want to,
these programs are always strictly by invitation, because I have seen some of the programs are strictly by invitation. Why is that?
Some are strictly by invitation, due to because of the COVID-19.
No, during the year of return, some programs were also strictly by invitation.
Yes. Some are paid for. Some are paid for programs. Do not forget, most of these programs are private programs. So most of them are paid for. They pay for it and then they can attend.
The Ghana Tourism Authority is really doing well when it comes to tourism. And then you're also doing well as well.
Thank you.
December elections is coming. Kindly tell us your take on the elections and then your peace message to the youth out there.
Ghana has had a peaceful elections over the years, and with our political stability as a country, that is what has earned us that impetus on the international global stage, where we have lots of foreigners and tourists coming into the country. We want to see that, so I urge our fellow Guineans and the youth to stay away from violence.
Great.
Violence would not make us as a people. We are known to have peaceful coexistence and harmonious relationship with each other. So we should not go into that which other countries are involved in. And also with COVID-19, let us make sure that we stick to the protocols, the safety and hygiene protocols that have been put in place by the government. It is very important with the Ghana Health Service putting up all these protocols. As a matter of fact, the Ghana Tourism Authority has also brought up some guidelines. We have guidelines we have floated to our tourism establishment and our tourism people to be able to observe them.
Great.
In as much as it is, we wish Guineans peaceful elections.
Great.
And on December 7th, we will all vote and vote wisely.
So it was nice talking to you. But in this program, we focus on positivity as well. Can you also tell us something? I mean, the youth looking up to you, there's somebody out there who is also saying that, hey, I like this man. I want to be like him one day. Motivate the youth for me.
It is one word. Make yourself relevant to society. Have that passion for what you do.
Great.
I am a Pan-Africanist.
Great.
I have lived with these principles way back
long
since
time.
I started. So it is you picking up a motivational factor for yourself. Something that motivates you as a person.
Motivate yourself first.
Motivate yourself first and then push towards that agenda.
Great.
And that makes you what you want to be.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I learned a lot. To add up with what Kakra said, be determined and be realistic in whatever you do. Try and motivate yourself first, because self-motivation is the key. Thank you very much for watching PREMPEHS channel. Only positivity. This was a talk with PREMPEHS. This is a talk with PREMPEHS. Join me on my social media platforms for more educative and informative discussions from my guests on the show. PREMPEHS channel, only positivity. Stay tuned.